In 1960, for the first time ever, 4 Corvettes raced at Le Mans in France. A continent away, a teenager named Elliot "Chip" Miller was following his passion.
He liked cars in general, but it was the Corvette that took his fancy.
Back then, not a lot of people had cars, but he was heavily into cars even then.
You go back to your youth, and there had to be somebody with a Corvette. It's so unique. It always has been the American sports car. We have to have our icons. We have to have our racing icons.
Years later, the number 3 class winning Corvette became Chip Miller's icon.
I think my dad just followed that car ever since its victory in 1960.
He knew eventually he would own that car.
That was just a mission of his, to find that number 3 car.
So they put these cars back on the street where they had some use, and that's why we never heard of them again. They disappeared.
Well, who wanted to buy an old race car? We all wanted to go buy a new car.
But opinions changed. After more than 2 decades of obscurity, the lost Le Mans Corvettes became objects of desire.
We got all the VIN numbers of all the Corvettes that ever raced at Le Mans. And it comes up a guy named James Walsh out of St. Louis.
Somehow the word had gotten out about my car. And now I'm starting to think, maybe this could be one of the Le Mans cars.
And we went out to his garage, and when I saw where the serial number was, I said, "You interested in selling the car?"
I said, "You know, I'm willing to sell it."
With help, Chip Miller now had the number 3 car, and an ambitious goal he'd set for himself became possible.
I think he just had a dream, you know? Everybody has a dream, and that happened to be his, to get the driver there 50 years later along with the vehicle.
It's never been done before.
Again, something you dream of and you think will never happen, and then it's there.
But for Chip Miller, the dream was not to be.
And he was feeling more and more sluggish. And definitely he was not Chip.
And the biopsy had just come back with the diagnosis of amyloidosis. He passed away in 2004.
My father was truly my best friend. I knew at that point, immediately, as soon as my dad passed, what I had to do.
The Quest. It began when Corvette racing was new. A heartwarming story told by the people who experienced it firsthand. A tale of dreams cut short by heartbreak and goals fulfilled by a son who did what he had to do.